Hello, hello. You know who it is. I don't have to go too much in explaining who I am. Y'all already know. My name is Zio. So let's get with it. Cause it's Zio! Zio, 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 Zio. Oh, Zio. Oh, Zio. Oh, Zio. Oh, Zio, Zio, Zio. Zio, 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 Zio. It's Zio. Alright, let's get to it. So it's me, Zio. I'm here again. I know a lot of things have changed. Yeah, gotta take them down for some reasons, and they're gone in the trash. Sorry, they're gone. The posters. Now, 215. This year, things have changed. Things are getting a little bit out of hand. Well, one of them, I know a lot of people are still trying to speculate about certain things that just happened, and we not knowing that it just happened. You know what I mean? Like it's like boom, like where you want to think, where did this person get the mind, or why they want to do this, or why this happened? It just happens. Like we all know there's a picture on the internet. He was holding a bottle back in the I don't know how many years it was, but it was in the award show. So he held the bottle, and pretty much, he was drinking. But it's not like I guess he did drink a little bit in the award show. But when you're on the red carpet, you take pictures and stuff like that. He had a bottle. This is before he was with Kim. Long time ago. This is before Kim and Kanye even had kids. So this time around, he told the truth that he was drinking. I mean, the little drugs, but it wasn't the hard drugs where it messed up his brain. But we all understand what he was talking about. Before he left, he wanted to end it that 2020, he wants to be, 2020. Yeah, woo! He wants to become the president. Now, that's where I feel like, really, like our world is changing, because a lot of things are just happening. A lot of things. And it's mind-blowing to us that we're seeing, like, weird things happening. I mean, we know the world's supposed to have this normal stuff, just normal things. But when little things here and there that's not normal just go out of its own, level, it's like, whoa, where did this happen? Where did it come from? Why? Like, we don't know. We're trying to figure it out ourselves. Like, we're trying to figure out where all this coming. We don't know the answers. We don't know where it's coming from, but we're trying to figure it out. So, Kanye, I don't know. If he is going to become the president in 2020, I guess it's hard for me to say, do I want to vote for him? I don't know. I don't know. But Apple had a cool iOS 9. It was great. I liked that iOS 9. I liked their presentations. I have the iPhone 6. Yes, iPhone 6 is cool. I like it. iOS 9, great, awesome. I know that a lot of people have been waiting for this emoji. Like, wow, the middle finger emoji will come soon. So, it's a cool emoji. I know there's a lot of other emojis and other stuff they're working on. 3D Touch is not here yet. I know a lot of people have been trying to see what Apple can do. But right now, there's a little bit of iOS 9 features. But I put it this way. If you are expecting to have iOS 9 the way you want it to be, then wait for 9.1. 9.1! Because that's where iOS 9 is going to show a lot of things. 9.1! Yes. So, iOS 9.1 will show a lot of stuff. You know, so it's one of the coolest things that it's going to have all the other features. But right now, if you swipe to the left, well, my left, but I guess if you're watching it, it'd be your left this way. But yeah, but my left is swipe, because if you look at the magnifying glass, it's on the bottom, because if you have like different, I guess call them tabs or different sections of where you keep all your apps, like I do, to keep them smooth, then you just swipe to the left, and then you just see there's everything there. You got the spotlight thing is better, but I know Apple didn't want to just update Siri until they tested out on the Apple Watch, because I'll get one soon, not this year, maybe next year or something, but I'm trying to work on getting these things, you know, an iPad and an Apple Watch. I love Apple. Alright, so that's pretty much, because iOS 9 has some cool features, even though like you can actually go back to some of the other apps. So like if you get a notification from one app, or even if a text message, you can actually go back instead of just trying to like no, it's, you know, you press the home button and you go back to the other, no, or you double tap the home button and it goes, you know how you can switch apps. This one is better, but it can be a little bit better. I guess iOS 9.1 will show it in a cooler way. So with that in mind, Apple have done a good job with iOS 9. It's just that right now we're just seeing the small phases, because like Destiny, Bungie tried to show Destiny what it can be, but people didn't like it. So with Taken King year 2, year 1 was okay. Year 1 was okay, but with year 2, and you know, right now, because everybody's playing what? Taken King. Everybody said it's better. I don't have a PS4 and I'm sad. But I got a Wii U. So yeah. So I'm a little bit up to date with the consoles, I guess. With handhelds, I got a 3DS. So with that in mind, I mean, like, I know some of you guys might be thinking, like, what are you saying? iOS 9 is just like the patch to the iOS 9.1, because it's like with Destiny. It was just that they were just showing you what they can do with the game, but now that you have this one, Taken Kings, year 2 is looking much better, because most of the things from year 1 can't be used in year 2. Yes and no. So it depends on just some of the things. I watch it on Twitch, hear it from my friends, but you know, I don't have the game. So that's the sad part. But I wish I had the game so I could experience it myself, so I can tell you guys how, you know. But it's getting a little bit better with year 2. So I guess it's like what you done the first time, you kind of get a little bit of feedback so you can make it better the second time. So when you make it better the second time, you understand what's good and what's not good. So that's the thing about that. So all the information that I am giving you right now will be in the description below. My balls. Look at my balls, and you get to see all these info. Because I know some of you guys might be thinking, like, what are you talking about? They're all there. Yes, they're right there. Go down. So, yes, iOS 9 is just, you know, one of the greatest thing an Apple has done. I know Android, I think it was K. Now they're going to M. That's another, it's like an upgrade to the software. Same thing with iOS 9. So, later, I think, yes, it's M? Yeah, I think so. I might be right. Yes. But with Androids, I know they got their new software with new stuff coming up and everything. Yeah, with the whole car thing, Apple's doing the same thing, but it's different. I mean, Android's not thinking about building a car. Apple is, but on the other hand, with Androids, they're trying to use their phones so it can operate with cars, like calling, texting, and other stuff. But with Apple, they're trying to build a car. So that's kind of cool. So I would say that don't deceive iOS not being what it's supposed to be, because 3D Touch is not there. I guess all these other stuff is not there. Like this? I mean, come on. You want the middle finger? Is that really that important? We will wait till it comes out. So, on the other side of that, I didn't know this is really happening. Well, I guess we all know that we all know that Facebook owns, you know, Instagram. Some of you guys don't know that. Some of you guys are just like, Facebook owns Instagram? Like, it's kind of weird because if you kind of notice it, if you're trying to link your Facebook account with Instagram, yeah. But I think it's like, what is more popular, that's where people are going to go to. So I guess that's where Mark Zuckerberg thought maybe he would get all his more money or get more viewers, or I don't know. So he just grabbed Instagram, but the real truth about it is that that's what's happening with 4chan. 4chan is just saying, okay, well, give it to this company and do what they want. I know 4chan, I have never been, well, I have been there a couple of times, but it's not like I've been there myself. It's just that if a friend of mine is showing me pictures on Skype, then I go and see what 4chan is all about. So, yes, there's the good side, the dark side, but you can't say there's good and bad. It's just bad all around. So, with 4chan, I guess they're just giving it to a new company to take over 4chan, to make 4chan what it's supposed to be, about anime and otaku and about video games and news and all these other stuff. But hey, 4chan is what it is. I would say, like, wow, that's really cool that, you know, you're giving it to somebody else, just like how, you know, the person who owns YouTube gave it to Google, or the person who owns Instagram gave it to Mark Zuckerberg. You know, a lot of things happen. Sometimes it's like how the guy who created Minecraft gave away Minecraft to Microsoft. Well, there's some reasons. Some people do it because they want the money. Some people do it because they can't handle it no more. Like Star Wars. Star Wars, LucasArts gave it to what? Disney. Now, Disney's making the new Star Wars movie. So there's a lot of things that's changing. So that's what I said in the beginning. Things are changing, and it's weird. Like, I'm trying to understand. Like, should there be any changes now? Because I think we were used to the normal stuff, that sometimes we do want to see some changes, but then when we see the changes, it's too big. And I'm like, that was too big. It makes small little changes. Let's make small little changes. Small little changes. You know, because if you make big changes, it's like, oh my goodness, I can't take it anymore. You know what I mean? I would go reread. I would be like, oh no, it's too much. It's too much for me to handle the changes. So I'm taking them little by little. Like, I started with it's good. It's good. Because when I had an iPhone 4, I started off with iOS 6. 6! So, from 6 to 7 to 8. And it was getting better. But websites being changed and companies are giving away their ideas to other companies, it's kind of like, why? Because it's like, why do you want to give away you created something to create an image for yourself, I guess, or for your company or for your business. Now you want to say, like, I'm done with this business. It was a good run. I want to give it away, to give it to another company so they can run the business. Like, no, that's what I'm saying. But with 4chan, I would say, if this new company can do better with it, great. If this company is going to keep it the way it is, okay, well, there's nothing I can do about it. So I'm just going to leave it like that. But on the other hand, I don't know if this is a cool thing, because I was thinking about, should I talk about it or should not? But I decided that I was never going to talk about this on this channel or anywhere on YouTube or on the internet, because it is never going to be talked on the internet. Never! But I just felt like, why do everybody wants to feel equal? I mean, if you can give me a reason, just put it in the comments below why everybody wants to feel equal. Just tell me. Because I feel like Racism was the most biggest thing of all times, and I felt like, okay, that's just a thing that's from the past, but it never gonna stop. But now it's like we want gay, lesbians, and bis and trannies to feel welcome. So now they're legalized that so they can get married. But I never knew until some of my friends told me that it's like, oh, well, trannies can actually get married. Like, wait a minute. So if you did an option, if you went to the hospital to do surgery, you can actually still get married because your sex has just changed. Wow, never knew. But now it's like we want them to have jobs. They want them to have kids so their kids can go to school. Like, so what? Like, I don't get it. Like, we giving you the rights to get married. Now you want to have your kids to go to camp if he's a gay or a tranny or a bi or a lesbian? No, it's like you want everything? Like, everything? Like, why is that so important? Like, I don't understand the most important things about this. Like, we are here today to accept this? I cannot accept this. Now, I'm not going to put my religion in it, even though I'm a Christian. I'm not going to put my religion into this and say that, oh, I cannot accept this for who they are. But I feel like this is not what it's supposed to be. There's nothing I could do. Because now everybody's going to say, Obama said that it should be open to the whole United States. Really? If you understand that there's other people on top of Obama, Obama's just the president of the face of the earth. Oh, well, I guess the face of the United States. But even though he's the face of the United States, he's only the face of the United States. So the other ones won't be the face of the United States and say, hey, I'm the president of this. It's like, no. There's just the Congress and the Senate and all those other people that's on top of Obama to make the rules. Obama don't really make that much rules. He makes the rules and say, let's do this and this, but he's like, well, let me go tell the people that's on top of me if they like my rules. If they don't like my rules, then there's no way to pass the law. But if they're making rules, then they can decide among themselves and then pass it to Obama and say, do you like this law? Do you think it's good? Now, if Obama doesn't like it, I guess the law would still go and say, check mark, we accept it, but Obama did not. So it's like, why accept the law if Obama's the president and we're supposed to obey him? Or are we supposed to obey you? You're on top of Obama, but does it make sense that if there's other people on top, because it's like jobs like corporate businesses have other people that's on top, but it's like you go to your boss and you tell your boss like, oh, well, this so and so. I'm like, well, then I gotta go to the corporate and all this, and it's like, it's weird because it's like, why go to them when I can go to you? You're the one we voted for. I didn't vote for those senates and the Congress and the people that's in the top of Obama. I didn't vote for them. I vote for you, my nigga. Come on, tell me. Do you really think that I really want to accept gay, lesbian, bi, trannies, all that? No! Because it feels like everybody wants to be accepted, but it's like, okay, if this is going to make me feel more comfortable in who I am, let me come out the closet. So it's like, I like that other one over there. Okay, so there's more than that? So there's not just G, there's no L, there's no B, there's no T. There's more than just those letters? Yes, there's P. There's so many other letters I don't even know. But one I kind of know a little is a pansexual. Pansexual? Now, pansexual, I say that if you are a bi, you like the other one too. Why can't you just say that you like trannies? But it seems like, but it seems like if you're a guy and you like girls, that's cool. If you're a girl and you like guys, that's cool. But liking trannies, it's like, okay, you're saying that if you're a guy and you like girls, that's okay, and if you're a girl and you like a guy, that's okay. But why are you trying to add another thing? It's like, just say you like trannies. That's it. It's not like we want to say, oh, you like guys and girls. Oh, you're a guy and you like girls and guys, and you like, it's like, so I'm a pansexual. No, just say you like trannies because they're both. It's not like, okay, if a girl was born with a ball sack, then it's everything. But if a guy went to the hospital and got a sex change, doesn't matter. It's still everything. That's if you keep his balls, but if you cut off his balls and got a vagina, I don't know. But oh, let's just say you like, and like, so what you're saying is like you like the weird side, the weird side of trannies, but you still like the regular people, the boys and the girls. If you're a girl who likes girls and guys and you like trannies, it's like you want to say you're pansexual. I had a fuss with somebody about this a couple of months ago, and the thing is that if you accept them for who they are, that's a good thing. But if they don't accept you for who you are, that's a bad. It's weird because it's like, oh, I'm not gonna accept you because it's like, why? Oh, because you're a Christian. I'm an atheist. I'm a pansexual. I'm like, who cares? Like, do you really think that I care what you are? I'm just gonna accept you for who you are, but you're not gonna accept me because, oh, because my religions or the way my beliefs are. Come on, I'm just trying to acknowledge that it doesn't matter. Like, I can't just change your belief and make you become a Christian and say you're supposed to like guys, not the other way around. So that's what I'm saying. Pansexual, like, it's like everybody's saying I'm bi. Oh, like, okay, but I like that other one over there. But it's like, but if you like guys and girls, then why is it so hard? It's like are there a new species? It's like they're like, oh, so if I had let's assume an example. So if I was married or had a girlfriend, a family or whatever, and we have kids, I'm supposed to make a tranny? I'm supposed to make that other one for other people to feel more satisfied? Like, okay, well, my child is a tranny or transsexual or whatever you want to put it, a she-male or whatever, and then you're going to say, oh, okay, well, I like your child over there too. Like, I'm a pansexual. Like, who cares? You like boys and girls, right? There it is. If you're a girl and you like boys and girls, if you're a guy, you like boys and girls, who cares? What about those others over there? They're just like them. It's just that they just got different things on the downstairs. I mean, if a guy was born with a vagina, okay, but don't look at it like, oh, should I accept that? Or what? Like, I don't know. I just see it like the weirdest thing. I'm going to go because, like, I don't have time to even explain all this because it really creeps me out. Like I said, if you want to know more about these information, they're just in the description below. I may put a dictionary definition about pansexual in the description and just... I don't know. Because I got to go because I can't deal with this anymore. It's like, it's weird that you like that other one. But what about the other two? They're born normal, but still, it's same difference. Because you like the preferences. You like the way they look, the way they talk, you like their personality, but they're downstairs, makes you happy in bed. Great, but doesn't matter if it's a girl, or if it's a guy. I mean, you want that middle one? What's the difference? The middle one's sperm is, I'm out of here. I'm just, oh. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. So I'm back. Okay. I was like, you know what? I'm done. Let's just get with let's do tournament heroes, tournament heroes, tournament heroes, tournament heroes, tournament heroes, tournament heroes, tournament of heroes. Let's go. All right. So with Tournament of Heroes, I have two. One is Harley Quinn. And I decided that I wanted to pick Harley Quinn. Well, it was supposed to come from you guys. You guys are not interacting with me. Yes, you're supposed to be commenting on my videos, telling me what your next Tournament of Hero. If you go on my YouTube channel page, the page of my YouTube channel, I got everything there. My Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and stuff like that. And I do have a PayPal. Yes, I have a Twitter, I have a Facebook, I have a PayPal. And now, I still got my Google blog. And I'm going to be updating my Google blog. Because I'm going to be putting all the Tournament of Heroes on there. So, you guys are going to be looking through the list on Google blog. Try to go on that site. Please, everybody, go on the site, Tournament of Heroes. See, because the ones that are there already are just there. But I'm gonna probably recycle some of them. But Harley Quinn is my to go with this. Now, I decided Harley Quinn was gonna be bombing. You know what I mean? The bombing. So this is Harley Quinn. Okay. So, all right. Now that you see this Harley Quinn, I decided that I was like, okay, Harley Quinn needs somebody, because she's kind of in the crazy side, you know. I mean, I know she works with the Joker, but I mean, I felt like, who can be on the same level of Harley Quinn? Who can be a badass? But it's like, you know how some people, it's like, all right, let me give you an example. Pinky in the Brain. I know some of you guys like Pinky in the Brain. What is that? You have somebody who's smart. You have somebody who's dumb. You know, like Harley Quinn. She is Pinky, and somebody else is the brain. Because with that in mind, you got to have somebody who is smart or who can tolerate somebody who is dumb. So, and I know some of you guys who are watching this video are going to think, can you tolerate Zia? My friends wouldn't know about this. Okay, so I picked Black Widow is who I picked because the Black Widow is an awesome character. She's good in the 2 Avenger movies. She was good in the first one and the second one. Now, I picked her because I feel like she's the brain. She's the person who can beat Harley Quinn. But I in my opinion, I would say that Harley Quinn does have tricks up her sleeve. Like she's I think some of the stuff that the Joker have done rub off on her, so she can really beat the Black Widow. But at times, I can feel like Black Widow can stand the beating and probably win. Because you might think like, okay, well, Harley Quinn has good potentials of beating the Black Widow, but you don't know. You were just thinking about it, but when you see this happen, you like, what? This really did happen? So yes, Harley Quinn, yes, and the Black Widow. So now, this is what I have, is the Black Widow and Harley Quinn. So right now, I'm going to go and start the game of the week. The game of the week. The game of the week. Alright, let's get to the game of the week, shall we? So the game of the week is Splatoon. Splatoon is the game of the week. It's a good game, but then it's unbalanced. Because I've been playing Splatoons for a while, and it's a good game. I love Splatoons. I like Splatoons, but the weapons are unbalanced. It's because it seems like the stats Okay, this is how I put it. Stats are important and they're not important. Stats are important and they're not important. Stats are important to look at, but they're not important to study. Don't study stats. Study your hands. Now I'm like, am I crazy? Am I dumb? Do I know what I'm saying? Stats is to study with your hands, not with your eyes. Like I said about Destiny. Like I said, Bungie made Destiny Year 1. Everybody thought it was going to be a good game. They study with their hands. Be a good game. They study with their hands, and it wasn't that great because they played the game. Now, Year 2, it feels a lot different than Year 1, and it's better. So, with this in hand, you have this game, Splatoon. It's a good game, but studying it with your hands is a lot better because, I mean, I have picked a lot of weapons, and they just don't feel good when it comes to matchmaking. And matchmaking on regular is just hard to maneuver with the guns that you're using. So it's like, yes, you're going to have to sacrifice some of your favorite special weapons because you might want to use this gun or that gun or the bucket, the sploosher, or the other weapons like the rollers and the paintbrush and stuff like that. I say it this way. If you really like that certain weapon, good for you. If that weapon helps you win every single match, but in my opinion, I lose a lot. I wouldn't say I lose a lot, but I do lose and sometimes I win. It's random, depending on the people I play with. So Splatoon is a good game, but I would advise if you want to buy it, buy it. But understand, study with your hands, not with your eyes. Because if you study with your eyes, you're just going to go the wrong way. Because you're going to pick this weapon, because of the stats. But does the stats really matter? In a way, kinda, but not really. Because in my opinion, I play the game just to study the game itself. To understand what the weapons are. Because that's why they let you test out the weapons before you buy the weapons. When you test out the weapons, it lets you kind of see where you are and see how it works, so you can see if you want to buy it. But on the other hand, it's all on you. Do you like it or you don't? I mostly like guns that rapidly shoot fast. So it's not like, I mean, I know there's just 2 guns that charges up, but it shoots like what? I guess 3 bullets all at once, I think. Yeah, 4 bullets all at once. It's not bad. I know they make the bigger one and the smaller one, but I just say that those guns are good and weird. Because I know, like, you can tell, like, the bigger one is heavy because you kind of walk a little bit slow. The smaller one it's heavy too, but it's more easier to maneuver. It's just that the smaller one charges up faster and it shoots 4 bullets. The bigger one just charges up slow, but it still shoots 4 bullets. But I just feel like it could be better. Because I feel like with all these weapons in the game, it could have been better with the stats. Like, it can really be accurate with the stats. Like, no, before I go, I'm going to end it with this. The sploosher. The sploosher is the bucket. Can somebody tell me, if you design a game, you want the game to be accurate to what you're designing or what you have put into the game? You have a bucket. I mean, look. Okay, I can use this for example. This is a trash can, but it could be used as a bucket. This. How can you? I mean, there's no wiring. There's no cable on this thing. There's none. How can you attach a cable to your back to a bucket and go? Like, how? Like, that doesn't make sense about Splatoons with the sploosher. Like, it's like it works with your the ink cannon. Like you have an ink can in your back that tells you how much ink you're using, and you're using a bucket of sploosh? How does that work? Can somebody... Now, if you can explain to me how does it work, explain. Explain. Because I'm going to leave this right here. Like I said earlier, I have these things. I have Facebook, Twitter, PayPal, and I got Google Blogs. I haven't been doing any updates on Google Blogs, but I will get back to it. So I want you guys to like, subscribe, and thanks to all my 40 subscribers. 40 subscribers! Thank you guys for subscribing to my videos. I know my likes are not so good, but you gotta put some good likes in them. Put some commenting in my videos. You know what I mean? I like to interact with you guys, but you gotta interact with me. Because Tournament of Heroes, I interact with you guys. I can't do it all alone, by myself. So, Game of the Week, I can't do it by myself. You guys gotta tell me what game you want me to talk about. You know, sometimes I can just pick out games I never even played before. But some of these games that have you seen, I play them. So, I will say this before I go. Yes. Like my videos, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be back again with new content. So, I will try to come back more often on Fridays. I've been kind of lazy, but I'll be back. Because this Friday, it's time for me to have some fun. So have some fun on Friday. Like me.